Hey Aquarius, how you guys doing? Welcome back. If you're returning, or welcome if this is your first time tuning in. I'm gonna do Aquarius love reading. This may resonate for you if Aquarius is in your sun, moon, rising, ascending. I'm gonna tune into the energy of you and your partner, whoever you have on your mind at the time of this video. So it could be someone you've dealt with in the past ex-lover, someone you're currently dating or talking to. Okay? Keep in mind that the energy is interchangeable, so feel free to switch the roles if it makes more sense. And time is fluid, okay? So it can play out any time, today, tomorrow, next week, or could have occurred in the recent past. All right, we got the mirror coming out and we have wedding rings. All right. So someone is looking at themselves in the mirror, okay? This is someone who's doing some self-reflection. They're coming into awareness, okay, about something they could have done. So I feel like a lot of you guys, your person's been avoiding you because, you remind them of things they need to work on. You remind them of, their brokenness, right? The wounds that they have. So I feel like right now they're reflecting on these wounds. There's a period of introspection. When you look at the mirror, you're looking at yourself, right? You see all of your imperfections, right? You're looking in the mirror and you're like, oh my gosh, my face looks horrible. I got this blemish here. I got a breakout here. Now your person is looking at themselves in the mirror. And I feel for the longest time, your twin was avoiding doing this. They didn't want to look at themselves because they didn't want to see their wrongs. They were in denial that they were wrong in this connection. So I feel for the longest time, they went about avoiding looking at themselves. And now we have the energy of someone looking at how they showed up, right? So I'm also seeing someone thinking about this connection, wedding rings, we got marriage here. Maybe you guys were supposed to get married. I'm getting the energy of engagement. Maybe you guys are really close to engagement, taking that next step toward coming together in this union. There was maybe an idea of a commitment or everlasting love. There was some kind of promise here that I feel like your person made to you. And they're thinking about it now and they're like, well, damn, how come I didn't uphold this promise? So there could have been something here that this person did where they sabotaged this connection, right? Because you guys are supposed to do these big things. You had plans, vacations, family, having children, building a home together, and you guys weren't able to do that because there's something that happened here with this person where they broke that promise. Coffee cup. So there's the energy of your person, like they wake up in the morning and they're thinking about you, right? Because this could be a coffee lover, whether they like coffee or not, right? You typically drink coffee in the morning. This person is thinking about meeting up with you, coming back together, having light conversation, casual conversation. This person wants to build their friendship up with you. So I'm getting the energy of doing some reflecting and, thinking about how they approached you, how they left things off. And now they want to befriend you. Now they want to come back in your life and pick up where things left off. But the thing is that there's the energy of kind of want to taking it slow, and it may start off with just like a little coffee date. I'm getting like an energy of, can we talk about it? Can we talk about it over coffee? And that could be literally the segue to have more meaningful conversation. We have brokenness, heartbrokenness. So either I'm getting you guys were heartbroken, but this is your person's energy. So now they're broken. Breaking up, feeling loss, mourning, grieving, sadness, deeply hurt because of a separation. So now your person is thinking about what they did to you. And they thought, they were going to be okay, everything was going to be good. But look, I'm getting the aftermath. Now your person is feeling the hurt. Now they're feeling this breakup. Before it was like, oh, I'm all good, I'm gonna be okay. But no, they're not. So I feel like now this person is falling apart because day by day it gets worse. This person's realizing how alone they are in the world. They're realizing that they have nobody to go to. Who can I run to? Who can I count on? Who can I go to support? So there's the energy of here, now your person feeling the breakup, feeling the separation, and now feeling lost, like they've been misdirected. They don't know which way to go now. And so we have the energy of mourning, grieving, sadness, really, really thinking and reflecting on what they had. Wow. We have camera and we have boat. So now your person is, I'm thinking there's a lot of reflecting and reminiscing of the past. This camera energy is speaking about past energy, 6 of Cups, memories, experiences, times together. You guys on vacations, taking pictures, selfies, whatnot. This person's now thinking about what they had. Okay, this is someone who may look back literally at old photos and pictures of you because they're so obsessed and they can't stop thinking of you, what they had in the past, what they don't have right now. So now there's a lot of old energy resurfacing in this person's life, and it's making them now be in touch with their feelings, okay? And this is someone that may have ran away from their feelings, but now they can't avoid this. Spirit is saying, no, we're going to make you feel this, because they avoided feeling, right? So this camera energy, now there's things literally coming up from the past. They could be like literally looking in their phone and they see a picture of you appear from like last year. So they're being reminded of the past. We have this boat energy, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So a lot of you guys, this boat energy is like the 6 of Swords in tarot. Moving away from conflict, realizing that, you know what, I need peace of mind. I need quiet. I need to isolate myself. So that's what a lot of you guys, you may have done. You may have left this person because you realized that you just weren't happy. You weren't getting your needs met. You were in conflict with yourself. You were waiting for them to commit. You were waiting for them to do better, waiting for them to love you. And that brought a lot of conflict and frustration. And that's frustration that you didn't have to feel. So I feel like a lot of you, you're now progressing. You are ascending to new heights because you know your worth. You know that this person at the time couldn't give you what you needed. So what do? You move on, because hanging on to this person wasn't going to make them change. It's not until you let go of your twin, right? Energetically, you cut the cord, you take a step back, that you're finally allowing your person to transform. You're giving them the space. You're putting pressure on them, saying, you know what? If you want me, you got to work for it. So a lot of you, you never got the closure. I'm getting the energy that you kind of forced to kind of let this connection go. It's not what you wanted. So a lot of you, you are dealing with some kind of abandonment issue. Maybe you feel this person abandoned you and therefore you had to abandon the connection. So you never got the closure because a lot of you guys, this person has never been honest to you about their real feelings or why they didn't move forward with you, why they left things hanging after making these beautiful plans. And, you know, there may have been some deception here because I'm getting like, why did they break your heart where they were happy with you? You know, it seems like they were living a life. They had, you know, dreams and goals with regard to the future that you guys were supposed to accomplish together. So there's the energy of you guys moving on because you just weren't getting your needs met in this connection anymore. And this person was unwilling to meet you halfway. They were unwilling to compromise, unwilling to change. But now I'm seeing change happening only because you guys decided to leave this person. It's like not until you leave this person that now they're able to get their act together. So we have hand of cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hands. This person definitely is deceptive. Right? Very deceptive. They wasn't showing you everything. They didn't want to share with you their whole life because there could have been things they wanted to keep secretive, right? Because I'm getting the energy this person had something else going on the side. Things that, you didn't know about, whether it was a third party, addictions, things that they weren't proud of. They could have been hiding things from you. This person wasn't showing their cards. They weren't showing you what their real intention was, what they really wanted. So they could have ulterior motives. This person could have had a whole double life. I mean, some of you guys, literally, this person had a whole double life and they weren't telling you all that. I'm even getting some of you guys, they put you at risk for like STDs or something because we have a risk here. This person took risk and they didn't care. This person was like, oh, it's all about me. So we have not today. And we have the cassette. So I'm seeing that someone just wasn't trying to deal with this connection at the time. They weren't trying to take it to the next level with you, right? So I'm getting the energy. This person became extremely avoidant. Okay? They stopped answering your calls. They stopped engaging in meaningful conversation. You asked this person a question and they avoided it. They gave you one-word responses, one-word answers. So I'm getting the energy. This person had like a chip on their shoulder. So this person became very difficult to talk to, very defensive. Okay, especially if you felt that something was going on that this person wasn't telling you and you questioned them about it. This is someone that avoided the conversation. But the thing is that this person's now thinking about everything they did. Everything is replaying, okay? Everything they did in the past, because we have this cassette energy here. This is replaying old events, situations, conversations, arguments, over and over in their head. So now Spirit is making them think about everything they did. And is making them now look at it and saying, what could you have done differently? What could you have done differently? Because you didn't handle the situation like a champ. You didn't. So you should not be proud of yourself. You should not be smiling. Right? So let's see what other messages we have for you guys. Messages for my twins out there. All right, we got key to intimacy. So this person had intimacy issues. They were not ready to be intimate. Because when you're intimate, you're letting people in. You're allowing yourself to get close to someone. It's a journey. It's not easy, right? Some people really have difficulty time being vulnerable. But this person had to learn. They had to take that next step. If they wanted love, if they really truly wanted to love you and let love in, they had to be intimate. And I feel some of you guys, they avoided that. They felt like being intimate would be exposing themselves, right? It would be like too much. It would be giving away their goods or giving away their freedom. We have enough. I feel like you guys, this person made you feel like you weren't good enough. They made you question your self-worth. They made you think that you were not pretty enough or you were not worthy enough. Okay? I'm getting that you constantly questioned yourself. You compared yourself to other people that they could have been dealing with on the side. So if you found out about a third party, you would try to like compare yourself. Well, What does this third party have that I don't? Physically, right? You know, you guys are trying to measure up. You didn't feel good enough because this person didn't make you feel good enough. They didn't respect you. And so that is something that you guys are learning, not to allow people to make you feel some kind of way, to make you feel like you're not worthy or you don't measure up to that standard. Because who are they? You shouldn't let this person affect your self-esteem, your self-worth, essentially. So you guys are learning that how to stay strong, right? And not let people like this affect your ability to, you know, the way you view yourself, you know? So that is something here that I felt you guys are feeling right now. You're now knowing that you're enough. You're standing in that maybe Empress energy. Some of you guys are emperors, all right? But I really feel like you guys now know you're enough. You're standing in your power. We have broken dreams. So this is speaking about wedding rings. I feel like you guys had a dream to come together and wed. I mean, have a family. And now I'm seeing something that's shattered. We have like an eggshell here, something shattered. We have broken glass. So I'm getting that someone got mad. Maybe someone got very upset. I'm feeling like your twin is upset right now. They're very angry. They're looking at the brokenness here that they created. This broken connection. They're looking at themselves being broken. It says only you can accept or reject your dreams. I feel like your person really wanted this dream to come true. They didn't want to break this promise, but now that it didn't, everything has like making a turn for the worse. Now they don't know how to correct it, and they feel literally everything is broken. Everything is damaged. How do you put back the pieces after you break a mirror? So that's what I'm seeing. We have responding, not reacting. The only control we have is in how we respond to the hand we are dealt. Wow. So I feel like a lot of you, your person I'm getting overreacted to something. So this could have been someone who lost their temper. They had no patience. They lost control of themselves. They could have said some things that were really nasty, very mean. Okay, I'm getting this person is extremely detached from their feelings. And at times they say things, and in the heat of the moment, maybe this could be a fire sign or an air energy, but I'm getting the energy of they say things so quick and they wish they could take it back, but they can't. Oh, they wish they could take it back, but they can't, because this person overreacted. They said some really mean things instead of taking the time and responding to you. So I feel like now your person just doesn't talk at all because they know they really screwed up. They screwed up so bad that they don't even want to talk anymore because they know their mouth is like, I'm getting this to someone who like literally vomited at the mouth. They talk too much or they said the wrong thing. Now they can't take it back. Repair. Yeah, this person now wants to repair what they've broken. It says making amends rather than fun times reveals a relationship's true constitution. So it's like, take the time instead of like trying to have fun and doing this. Take time to come together, make amends, try to understand your person. And that's what your person didn't do. It's like they just felt like they didn't want to put in the hard work. Like this was too difficult. This is too hard. So instead of really trying to get to know you, we have like this quilt and we have all these different patterns. People are intricate. People are complex. You're not always meant to get along with everybody. You fight with your friends, your family. What makes you think you're not going to fight with your lover at times? And I feel like your person just gave up. Instead of sacrificing, instead of realizing that we're two different people coming together under the same roof, instead of realizing that people are different and unique and you have to like accept it, and work with it and compromise. This person kind of just, I'm getting they just literally gave up and threw in the towel. So we have the forgiveness card. Hurt blocks hurt blocks our light. So a lot of you, there's the energy of learning to forgive your twin. Why? Because it's blocking your happiness. It's blocking your light. You guys are the light. Right now, it's your person in that darkness. And they brought you down to this darkness because what they've done to you. The hurt, the trauma, the deception, the betrayal. So they got you in this low vibrational energy. They brought you down. They dimmed your light. And now a lot of you are trying to fight for your happiness again. Fight for your peace of mind. And so Spirit is saying, forgive your twin. Forgive what they've done, because that hurt that you're holding on to is only blocking your light. It's only blocking abundance. It's blocking blessings from coming in. It's blocking new love. It's blocking your happiness. So let it go, right? Don't hold on to that. We have weeping wound. You are not your wounds. A lot of you guys, this is something you have to really think about this. You are not your wounds. Whatever you've gone through, the hurt, the despair, right? This trauma, you are not your wounds. You've grown from it. It's part of your experience. It's part of your soul growth, right? It's allowed you to learn these very painful, powerful lessons, but you are not your wounds. Do not let your wounds define you. And when you realize that, you can grow, you can move forward, and you can be the best version of yourself. But a lot of you guys, you've gone through so much pain. And a lot of you guys, you're still carrying that pain with you. But you don't have to. You don't have to let it define you day in, day out, okay? We have the perspective, and we have the eternal gatekeeper. Okay, so it looks like your person, your twin, could be looking at a situation from a different perspective now. Kind of like the Hangman in tarot. It says a calm and clear mind is free to see differently. So now your person, like now that they've cooled off, right? This person may have had literally like a temper tantrum, lost control, said some mean, hurtful things. Now they're calm, right? They had time to cool off. Now their mind is clear. They're able to think more, think and look at it from a different perspective, different point of view. And now they're seeing things differently. Now they're seeing how they showed up. Now they're seeing how reckless they were, how mean and awful they were. They didn't put you first. So now this person is seeing things differently. And it's like about time, because they could not see their wrongs. They were wrong and strong. So we have the eternal gatekeeper, acknowledge, assert, and protect what is right for you. So now there's the energy of, this is like the Seven of Wands, fighting for what you want. Fighting for what you want, standing up for what you want, setting boundaries. And that's what a lot of you guys are doing. Literally the gatekeeper. And that's how you guys are going to proceed with all relationships moving forward. You protect your energy. You protect your heart. Don't allow people to run over you and take advantage of you, treat you any kind of way, treat you like dirt and say you're not good enough. No, you are the gatekeeper. You allow what people to come into your life. You allow what people you want in your energy. And if you feel this person or someone doesn't have good intentions, you put that gate up. You lock that gate, right? You don't let them in. So really, it's about you guys being very assertive, protecting your energy, protecting your heart. And it's the best thing you can do for yourself, right? So that is the message for you guys. Let me get some tarot up in here. Let's see what other messages we have. Messages for my twins. I want to find out more about this forgiveness card. What does this person want forgiveness of? Three of Pentacles and a Four of Wands. So this person wants forgiveness because there was an idea that you guys were going to come together and do this, right? Like this Four of Wands is a twin flame card. It's about coming together in the home, marriage, building upon what you had, coming into union with each other, having a family, home, children. That was what was expected. That's what you guys had planned. Maybe you guys didn't say those exact words, but it was like unspoken. And so your person wants forgiveness because they didn't live up to that potential, right? This is someone that may have gotten other people involved in this connection. Three of Pentacles. Maybe they weren't willing to see things from your perspective. Again, there's the energy, maybe compatibility issues. They let that kind of lead them astray. There also could be, again, third-party situations here. Give me more clarity here. The Tower in reverse. So now this person, there's the energy of your person avoiding a situation because they just don't know what to do anymore. Your person, instead of taking charge, being there for you when you needed them the most, they completely avoided you, right? They weren't willing to sacrifice, and put themselves on the line. They weren't willing to work hard at it. They gave up. I'm literally feeling they gave up. And that's what made things worse because you never imagined this person abandoning you the way they did. And so with that Tower, it created a lot of hurt, damage, irreversible damage. You didn't see this Tower coming. A lot of you guys, that Tower blindsided you. It could have been this person saying something, okay? It could have been you finding out the truth or something that was hidden. Okay, we have the Two of Wands and the Five of Cups. Now, there is the energy of someone regretting something. A lot of hurt, a lot of disappointment, sadness, okay? Guilt. This person's guilty. They feel very guilty because there's a lot of remorse about a past situation. And this person, I'm getting the energy that they didn't know what to do. There's the energy of this person being very indecisive. I'm getting the energy this person allowed other people to interfere, and they may have had another option that they were kind of at a crossroads about. I'm feeling like they had you and someone else, and they didn't know who to move toward. And so for a lot of you guys, they could have kept you as an option. They wasn't revealing all their cards. They weren't telling you the truth. So I feel like this person could have certainly been in this Two Wands energy, very indecisive because, they had someone else they were interested in and they didn't want to admit that to you. They wanted to play around and have their cake and eat it too. So this person definitely played around and now they're regretting it, that they didn't, Eight of Pentacles, put in work. They're regretting that they weren't there for you. They're regretting that they didn't put in the time, the energy to really make this happen and build upon what you and them had. Page of Wands. So now your person is wanting to move things in a new direction. There's the energy of like wanting change. Now what can I do? So this could be a fire sign, a Leo, a Sag, and Aries. This person wants to change directions now. Like, how can we move forward? What do I need to do? What do I need to say? Like, tell me what I need to say. I'm willing to do it. So this person could be definitely like trying to please you now. They may be wanting to reach out with this fire energy and come up with like a strategy or plan on how to get back in your life. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, because they want change. They see you in their life. They want to move forward with you. They see you as someone they want to grow with and they see good things coming from it. Again, you are the light, you guys. So this person wants that. Ten of Wands are feeling very burdened though, right? Because they caused us a lot of damage. And so now how how are they going to have this new beginning with you if all the blocks have been literally fallen? All the blocks have fallen down. They don't know how to come towards you. So the Ten of Wands is speaking about the burdens they're carrying in making a move towards you. Ten of Cups. But they see the Ten of Cups with you. So there's endings here. But, you know, this is someone who's inspired, because the Page of Wands is about feeling inspired, ready to take on a challenge. But they just got to put in more effort, because the Page of Wands ain't going to go far with this Ten of Wands here, right? They're going to need to put in more effort. They're going to need to show you that they're serious. They're going to need to, like, really... And they're going to have to really come correct, you know, because this Page of Wands is not going to go far, you guys. So if they're really serious, I feel like your person will come towards you, like with the Emperor-like energy, someone who's ready to take charge and really fight for this connection. In order to get to the Ten of Cups, if they really want to come to the Ten of Cups with you, be happy and have this happy, fulfilling, loving life, it's possible. It's in the cards, but they got to work for it. So that is what I'm seeing, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out later. All right, take care.